Now, here comes the new problem. As this thing goes, like, because there are actually way too many um, squares or settings, things becomes way too wide. And then on Wix, sometimes you cannot access things that are outside the column, so we might have to move things around. Okay, so a little bit of UI time. Alright, once we have that, now we just have to figure it out, the layout of this whole thing. I'm thinking about the visual things are somehow quite secondary, so I think we can actually move that to the next row. Okay, cool. And then visual configs. Yep, that's the one we can move. Control C. Wait, no, not Control C. Control X. And then Control V. With that, we can hit save, refresh, and that's gone. That is because it's now down here. Well, does not look that good anymore, but oh, well, deal with it, I suppose. Also, at the same time, let me there we go. 130. Let's go 300, shall we? So I'm gonna hit save. So it's something like that. Okay. 550. I believe we can go with 500 right now. Same go with this one, and then the same goes with that one. Hit save. Yeah, something like that. Or we can go with 400. Let's hit save, and let's see where 400 is. Okay. If that's the case, 300 might be too much. We can go with 250. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks decent. Okay, so let's go with 400. Cool. And then this one is also 400. Hit save. Hello, I want this one. Hit save. There we go, that's more compact. Oh boy, this thing is really should we make a collapse or hide thingy? Alright, you know what? Since we have only been streaming for like 1 hour or something, we can make things pretty over here. Things are not taking exactly way too long. Now, this is the part where I have to go ask ChatGPT some stuff. And let's see how we can collapse divs. There we go. So, there we go. Excuse me. Okay, here we are. This is the part where I ask how to make a wiper. Alright. How to collapse or expand a div. Oh no. Oh. Smooth expand collapse animation instead of displaying none. Max height transition. Alright, let's dissect this one by one rather than vibe coding. Collapse state, just to make it looks nice. Content. Hashtag. Class list toggle. Alright, let's see. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. So the animated version, okay, so okay, I'm just going to ask a few questions that I don't know. In CSS, what does the hashtag does? Select the element with this specific ID. Oh. Okay. Oh, so that one targets class. Okay. Can an element have more than one class? Because it's a class list, so I'm thinking it can have more class. To separate them with spaces inside the class attribute. Box, highlight, shadow. I have 3 classes. Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I'm going to try this. Can we make a class and call it collapse box so that it can be toggled? On and off. Alright, so here's how we do it. In CSS, collapse box, this, that. dot open to show the content. That box document get the ID. Box classless toggle open. So originally it has that. And then once it's toggled, okay, you know what? Should we test this? Okay, let me try this. Okay. Right here, this is where we are going to have a whole bunch of buttons. Control C, Control V. Harmonics. Other than that, we have after harmonics is disc. And then after that is visuals. And then after that is physics. Let's make a new class just like what it says, and then let's see if we can copy it. Collapse box. For the open, I don't think that's a good idea. Control C, and then let's go back here. Control V. So we have that. So probably by default all settings box are turned off. Okay, instead of max height we can go with max width. And then max width. Okay. Then we'll see. Control save. Wait, I think I got a message. Oh, hey, welcome. Just in case, I know how to speak Chinese or Mandarin, so I would just say, hi, good to see you, mysterious dog. How things are going? Yeah. Right, I have to make the toggle functions. Oh boy, this will be extremely alright, there we go. Function wall. Alright, let me ask a weird question, but before that, there we go. Okay, let me go here and let me ask. In Java, oh wait, no. When a button triggers a function by using onClick, can the function carry parameters, say something like, okay, I'm going to say it's a div and then the class button and then on click. This is a function with params, and then just do that, and then just alright, let's see what it says. Oh, we can do that? Oh, that's gonna be neat. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright, so now excuse me. Alright. I would say this is where we need to say, give me the ID. And then we can then say field settings box. Alright. Control C. Okay. And then let's see. We can go with settings box. Let's go with harmonics. Okay, next. Oh, no. ID is next one. This is MISC. Next one. That one is, wait, this one's physics. Oh, right, because that one over here is visuals. Oh wait, no. There we go. ID, paste, visuals. Alright, so that's the ID. Config show hide in name. Let's see. Okay. Over here we're just gonna let set box. The first thing is harmonics. So we will use Docketel and then do the same thing. Set box for MISC. Oop. Ah! Nope, that's not what I meant. Docketel. Do the same thing. Set box. Physics. Del, and then finally set box visual Del. Now we just have to like tell them exactly what it is to look for. So here we go. Control C adds for the harmonics. Control C. This one is for misc. And then Control C. This one is for physics. And then Control C. This one is for visuals. So for now, all of them, let's just collapse every one of them. Okay. Instead of toggling the class, can we set the class state of an element? Let's see how it's done. Overrides any other class. Okay. Add or remove a specific class. Class list. Remove and add. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, so class list, add, and then just the name. Okay, got it. Just gonna like copy this whole thing, paste it over here. Control C. Alright, set box, do the same thing. Misc, do that. And then physics, do that. This thing, do that. And then finally, let set box open. Pull Del. Now in this case, this is where we get the name that we want to open. And now we can say set box open class list. Okay, instead of that, just remove that. Instead of add is remove. Alright, so now we hit save. So now we have that. Okay. Config show hide. And then we can just paste it over here. Paste it over here. Paste it over here. Okay, and now Control C. V. Right. Backspace or backslash. Or we have to use that single quotes. Okay, I think it is. Okay. Next, misc. Control C. There we go. Next, this one over here. And then finally, Control C. this one over here. Okay. This one is visuals, and this one is physics. That one is MISC, and then harmonics. Capital H, capital H, capital H. That's all. Hit save. Alright, let's see if this thing works. Probably no, during first try. Okay, sort of. Oh dear. Okay, sort of. Sort of. Okay. Okay, we are almost there. We are almost there. That does not exactly work that well, so let me cut that. Let me paste that. Let me hit save. Right now we have that. Okay, let's see. Okay. In my case, I have multiple settings box. Each of them has their own width. Oh wait. No. Hmm? My map looks good. Thank you. But just in case, right now I'm focusing on JavaScript, not VRChat. But okay. Oh. I remember there is something called hidden. Max height. Oh. Okay. Thanks. You know what? Probably after the stream, I might go to VRChat, and then we'll take a look. Just in case, I just want to make sure that you are able to like understand English. However, if you okay, let me put it this way. 要稍微确认一下你是能够听得懂英语的，因为我这个现在直播的内容主要的语言是英语。 但是如果你能够听得懂英语的话，那就没问题了。Alrighty, let's get back to this. So, full translation, I just tell Special Dogo, if you're able to listen to English, then we're good. Otherwise, I might have to translate both forward and backwards. But hey, alright, where were we? Because now the problem becomes okay, so let me close this. 400, 400, 400, 550. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just copy this 550 all across. Control. Wait, you know what? You know what? I have a better idea. Let me cut that so we don't need that anymore. And then we will just put it right. Oh. There we go. That fixed it. That should fix it. So we don't need a height anymore. That's for this. And then we don't need this anymore. That's for physics. Visuals. Alright, we don't need that. What else? Alright, there we go. That's for the harmonics. We hit save. Let me go here. Let me hit refresh. So all of them, they have that. Margin is 8. Oh wait, no. Padding. Padding is 16. That could be a thing stopping it from collapsing perfectly. Padding. Padding. Padding is 0. That should be good. So if that's the case, then okay. So that's hard. And then we have settings box. That's the name we have up there, right? Settings box. Alright, I think that's good. Do that 4 times to each of them. Alright, so we have that. It's safe. Let's see if this thing works. So, oh, yeah, Okay, I have no idea what happened. What? Oh, right. Set box open. Class list. Add. Settings box. Yeah, I forgot that. My bad. Hit save. So let's hit reset. And then, boom. Okay, I think I know what do we need now. So every time, um, okay, let's come up over here and then let's go with that. Control C. And then let's do the same thing for this. Boom. There we go. So meaning, I believe this means every time when it becomes this, this will happen. Okay, I hope that's it. Save. Refresh. Bam. Okay, I think we're almost there. Alright, something is off. Okay, height. Settings box, height. Okay, probably, okay, let's go with that. Width could be different. Let's see what happens. Okay, weird stuff. Keeps on. It keeps on just like bumping downwards. But why? Height. There we go, hit save. Alright, you know what? This is the part where I'm just going to shove my code into ChatGPT and then see how things are gonna work. So we have that. Okay, and then okay, so once we have that, okay, and then here we can say, here I have CSS for both settings box and collapse box. And then once that is done, okay, and here I have the HTML function calling part, and here is the function that does the, well, toggling. All the toggling part is fine. However, when choosing a box to expand, the boxes suddenly drops to the next row. And the transition is not smooth. Why? And how to fix it? Control A, Control C. Alright. Now we just have to paste this entire thing over here. Bam. Oh. Okay, so that's the first fix. So that's for the settings box. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we have to use the comma instead. Control X, comma, this thing. And then we'll just have to do the same thing again. X, this thing. Save. Next. Opacity. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. Control S. Next. Padding. We also have that one, yes? Yes. Alright. Alright, hit save. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's see. Oh dear, this is not good. This is so not good. What? Okay, I believe that's not the case. still, not exactly working. Alright, let's see. By using flex, all the items in the box goes from left to right, which is not desirable. Desirable. I wish to have the items inside the settings box goes from top to bottom. Without the box taking up the entire screen. Alright, let's see what it says. This is not helpful. It's just mixing it. It's just making it more complex. Okay, that might help. Settings box. Still, it just bumps down. Well, you can see it just keeps on jumping up and down. Can I say auto with this one? Control hit save. Okay, every time when I go harmonics, why? Alright, let me try this. Oh, did you just saw that? Okay. That's pretty weird. Oh, it's the wrapping, I suppose, is it? I think it's the wrapping. Okay. Overflow hidden. Oh wait, that will do. Control C. Um, let's see, settings box. Collapse. It's safe. Okay, still. Yeah, it still wraps things around. Overflow hidden. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Although both settings box and collapse box has overflow hidden, but the items are still wrapped. How can we let the items overflow outside the box, but getting hidden? Alright, let's see. Control C. Alright. This is the CSS styling so far. What is the changes need to be done with the fewest changes? And then another one, which is this one. Control C. Come back over here. Control V. Boom. Let's see. Add flex behavior to the parent container. Add this to both settings box and collapse box. Oh boy. This is a difficult one when it comes to weird things like this. Okay, at least we know this thing is done. And this thing is done. Let me... Okay, perhaps by default, let's go with, instead of settings box, we can go with collapse box. Control C. Do the same thing. 1, oh, 2, and 3. Alright, let's hit save. Hit save. Bam. Oh, that's more like it. Okay, that's the part where it becomes weird. Okay. This window is the part where it becomes weird. Or, technically speaking, every window. Alright, you know what? Let's see. HTML div height. What is outside? Overflow hidden. Oh, what's next? Ah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. There we go. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Shut up, you ad. Shut up. Anyway, with this, it does not exactly work. Overflow hidden. That's what we have. Overflow hidden. Settings box. See? Overflow hidden. That's what we have. But it's still not working. Alright, what now? Alright, good. Cool. Okay, like, yeah, it's pretty smooth right now. Flex wrap. Alright, let's see what this thing does. Settings box. Hit save. Let's just hope that this does not make things look stupid. Okay, not that bad right now. Okay, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, and do the same thing. Hit save. Over here, refresh. Okay. Okay, every time when this thing is being squished, it just get very long and slick. Okay, how to avoid items getting wrapped without using flex. Oh. Okay, we can give this a try. Save. So paste. Paste. Save. Hey! This is exactly what we need. Sort of. It's just, okay. Opacity. Okay. Control C. Just let me change a little bit. Hit save. And then we can just okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let me just move this thing up here. Control C. Just in case, the problem now is this is what I have currently. Now the only problem is that the background color does not ease. Oh, so at the same time, I'm going to quickly speedrun Duolingo before it hits 12. Wish me luck. Okay. Okay. Oh, that might work. Control C. Control S. Let's get back over here. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, just in case, I'm going to quickly take a small break, and then we will come back to this really quick. Alright. Alright. So right now, I guess the only problem left is that sudden jump. Collapse box. Height. I don't think we're changing any height or anything. It's safe. Alright. 550 is the thing. 575. Save. I would say it's a stupid fix, but there we go. Alright, now, button. Plus, button long. Margin 5. Shall we go with, margin? Oh wait, no, that is padding. Okay. Padding 5. PX. Hit save. Hit save. Alright. Alright, my bad. I should have said padding left. Is it? There we go. And also padding right. 5 PX. Hit save. Refresh. That's more like it. Oh boy, it looks beautiful. Okay. Now I just have to like make sure that this thing. Let's go 600. It's safe. Alright, I think we're pretty good to go.